Howdy everyone, and welcome back to the Luna Geeks Out channel. Today, exciting day, we are checking out Follow the White Rabbit by Becko, featuring Hoshikuma Minami of Death Neon, and of course Wagamama Rakia, and her solo career as well. She's credited as from Death Neon on this, so that's the credit we're saying first. Yeah, very excited to check this out. I have no idea what to expect sound-wise. From the looks of it, this guy does a range of styles, so I really don't know what to expect here. I just expect it to be pretty dang good, so I'm very excited to check this one out. Without further ado, let's hop into it. Okay. It's very heavy sort of guitar, electronic elements, really cool drums.
I'm in the dark, I'm in the light, I am the future, feeling your eyes, I am the storm, I'm in your mind, I am the shadow you see when you're blind.
Okay, not what I was expecting.
Get ready to receive me, I'm coming over. I'm a floater. Get ready to become yourself, I'm coming over.
Okay, that's a shift. There's some build-up with electronics there that I think I could have gone into something a bit more.
Follow the white rabbit.
Can get in a breakdown. Okay. Oh, that transition between their two sections, that was fantastic. Yeah, alright. Not quite my kind of thing, but very cool. Lot of interesting elements in there. Again, not quite my kind of thing. Maybe it'll click with me when I'm editing this, and I think it might. But a lot of stuff to like with this. That was very cool. Yeah, very cool. Now, before we talk about the music more in depth, we of course need to take a look at the lyrics, and I want to give a major shout out to at Denzel Gonzalez 1326, and if I can find the other comment, at Kale Hazen. Hopefully I'm getting both of your names right in the comment section for putting the lyrics down there. It proved to be quite the major help to me. But anyways, let's go ahead and start going through them. Starting off right at the beginning, I am in the dark, I'm in the light. I am the future you feel in your eyes. I am the storm, I'm in your mind. I'm the shadow you see when you're blind. I'm a floating, get ready to receive me, I'm coming over. So there we get an idea of sort of the power, if you will, that the narrator of the song has. Elements of sort of the influence, in a sense, I'm in your mind. They're getting into someone's head, be that the subject of the song, be that you, the listener, any number of things. It really just is a look at sort of the power that they feel they have. Into pre-chorus? I don't actually know. I'm floating, get ready to become the stuff I come over. That's the same bit twice. I don't know if that gets repeated or not, I can't remember. Switching into the Japanese, hey, who did you betray? I couldn't run, our future is at a loss, painted black and closed to light, God is gone. So we start to get some ideas within here that, this power they have may have come at a cost, right? Our future is at a loss, I couldn't run, painted black and closed to light. You see some darkness in there, you see some consequences of their actions, perhaps, and right at the end, God is gone, perhaps the greatest consequence of all. And I think there's a few different ideas we could grab from that I'll expand upon more in a moment, but that is a packed line right there. Shifting into what I think is the chorus, English section here. The way I used to be is changing, pretty straightforward there. They're no longer who they once were. Because I lift myself above God, and I'm not scared to be alone anymore, because the darkness will lead me. They lift themselves above God, they become the most powerful thing of all, perhaps they put more importance upon themselves than anything else as well. A few different interpretations there. They're not scared to be alone anymore. That's actually a positive thing right there, because the darkness will lead me. So we get back into the negative. They're going into the darkness, straying away from the light, different ideas like that. Shifting back into some Japanese, dangerous behavior, getting again those darker ideas of what's going on. Go now. I'm a still Is that just a weird thing with the comment, or is that an actual word that I've never... Oh, I'm still on guard, the other comment. So that's just a typo there. Okay, then, I'm still on guard, destroy the worlds, a dead body is devoured in an alley in Tokyo. I don't know what's happening with that last one. It's just dark, it's kind of metal as well. But again, we're seeing some ideas of the more negative effects of what's going on, of the darkness that's coming in, so on and so forth. Continuing on, I'm broken, back into Japanese, conquer the invisible worlds. Hey, who did you betray? So perhaps to get to where they are, they went against someone else. They betrayed someone who was once a friend, once an ally, any number of things. I couldn't run, our future is at a loss, painted black and closed to light, God is gone. So again, a lot of the darkness we're seeing coming in. And that last line, God is gone, we get some more expansion there with what it could mean, because earlier on in the song, in what I can only assume is the chorus, because I lift myself above God, so perhaps, so there's a few different ideas we can grab there. Perhaps by elevating themselves above God, God has lost their power and so is gone in that way. Or perhaps they are viewing themselves as a god, but since they have changed, since they have become something else, they are gone. So a few different ideas we can grab there. Follow the White Rabbit is Alice in Wonderland reference, and there may be some specific meaning that I'm missing out on, to be fair. Maybe some color theory or something. Maybe there's some kind of legitimate metaphor with the original White Rabbit that I'm just not aware of, but what I'm grabbing there is following something that is leading you, but also is tempting you, so something that has a bit of an allure to it that you follow, and it leads you to somewhere else that may not be where you need to be, may not be where you want to be. So I think the White Rabbit is just a metaphor for whatever they've been following that got them to this point. I guess the darkness is, and then shifting back into Japanese, the truth seems black and more transparent than any answers I'll take you to paradise. I don't know if that's meant to be in Japanese or English, but continuing with Japanese, I'll take you to that rotten faraway place. This comment has a few typos in it, so I'm having to go down to the other one and double check stuff from time to time. Rotten faraway places. The way I used to be is changing because I lift myself above God. I'm not scared to be alone anymore because the darkness will leave me now. Not too much new stuff there, but you get a few new things. The truth seems blacker and more transparent than any answers, so perhaps they don't want to know the truth, that it seems like this rough thing, so they'll stick with what they already have. I'll take you to that rotten faraway place, so perhaps the white rabbit is tempting them and saying, I'll take you away, but hey, it's not really a positive place they're taking them. Then we have, let's see, that is just the, I'm assuming pre-chorus again, a lot of stuff we've already talked about, so nothing new there. All in all, what do I think the song is about? Oh boy, that is not great lighting. Let me adjust this real quick. That's a little better. Okay, what is this song about? What I'm seeing here is essentially a look at sort of the quest and a journey to achieve more power, more influence, more whatever. They're following something that is leading them towards these things, but, they're losing sight of who they are and losing sight of what is good and so on and so forth within that quest of power. It's sort of the destructive nature of that, the way that you can be changed by having those things, so on and so forth. In a sense, a little bit of the destructive power of temptation, but a few other things wrapped up in there as well. Dark stuff for sure, but I would say some very good stuff as well. You got some good storytelling in there, a lot of good things that you can dive into and come up with different theories on, I think. So, yeah, very, very cool stuff within these lyrics. Very cool stuff. Shifting into talking about the music, oh boy, that was, like I said, not my thing per se. This is going to have to grow on me a bit more. I'm going to have to get a few more listens and see if it clicks. But that was really cool. That was really, really cool. Starting off with the vocals, Becko's vocals, those were, I'll be honest, probably the weakest point of the song for me. It's the style that I don't like all that much. The chorus I thought was good. Reminded me a bit of maybe A Crowd of Rebellion. It reminded me a bit of one of those Japanese metal groups, I think. And I forget which one, but maybe A Crowd of Rebellion. I'm almost grabbing that in my head. But it reminded me of someone. I liked that in the verses. It wasn't quite doing it for me. I don't know what it was. I think it really just is just a style that isn't for me more than anything else. But yeah, his vocals were The harsh vocals, though, I really did like those. The pleasant surprise, those were nice. But yeah, his vocals were the weak point of the song for me, but there was a lot of good stuff with them. Again, the verses, the choruses, I really liked his vocals there. The verses just, they weren't doing it for me, unfortunately. Minami's vocals, though, those were fantastic. I mean, as is expected, there weren't too many big surprises with those. It's about what I've come to expect from her vocally, about the style I would have expected, but really good, really high quality. There were a couple just different textures and stuff in there that I really liked. So yeah, her additions to this track, very, very cool. The guitar, liked that. That was nice. Good guitar work in this. You had some heaviness, but it blended well with the electronics as well, where it didn't just feel like this overwhelming metal guitar. It really blended with the other elements in the song really well. So I liked that. There was bass in this song. I don't really remember it, so I can't speak on that. The drums, the percussion, fine. Didn't stand out to me too much, but they were fine. I liked it. Just, again, didn't stand out to me too much. And then we had the electronic elements. Loved those. Those are the real highlight of the track for me in terms of the music. That was super cool. Loved the electronic elements. You had some stuff that had this almost more epic kind of sound. And then you had the stuff that was really dark and heavy and fit with the more metal elements and everything. Cool stuff all in all with that. I liked the electronics here. All in all, again, song wasn't quite for me. It's not a style I really listen to, and again, it's going to need to click with me. But there really was a lot of cool stuff in here. This had just an energy that I haven't really found anywhere else, so that was really cool. It blended, again, sort of that epic nature and that darkness and everything really well. The vibes were incredible. The vocal performance, of course, fantastic. Even the bits I didn't like as much, I can't say they're bad. Again, it's just a style that isn't for me. All in all, it's a weird song. And I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it. But super cool. Very glad I checked it out, even if it ends up not being one I'm able to get into. I'm glad I checked this out and had the chance to talk about it, because this was just wild, and I really liked that. But with all of that said, I am out of things to say on the track, so y'all know the drill. It is time to figure out what we'll be checking out next time. Let's give it a spin and see what we get. I'm not entirely sure what I'm winning. I just hope it's something good. Ooh, NJ1, New Jeans 1. I don't know what song that is. They had their new EP come out. I don't know what term is being used for this one. They had their new release 2 weeks ago, maybe. And this is whatever the first single off of that was. I don't know. But it's New Jeans. I've liked the one song I've heard all the way through from them, and the other song I've heard bits of, so I expect to enjoy this. I do not know what this is going to be, or what it's going to be like, but it's New Jeans. They're pretty big right now. I doubt I need to explain them too much. I'm sure you all know who they are. I've liked what I've heard from them in the past. I'm looking forward to checking out more. Not what I would have chosen. I would actually be a little happier with the thing right next to this, the Crowmouth track, but no complaints about New Jeans. That is a fantastic group, for sure. Very, very excited about that. Weird follow-up to this, but very excited about that. But I'm out of things to say, so that is going to do it for the video. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like if you liked, subscribe if you want to see more, and comment down below with your own thoughts on the track, any feedback or criticism, or anything you want me to react to. In the description, link to the music video so you can go check it out, support the artist. Link to, but I don't have any more Becko stuff on the way. So there's not a Becko playlist down there, but there will be a Wagamama Rakia and Members playlist, an Alt-Idol reactions playlist, a rock and metal reactions playlist, because technically this falls into that, and a Japanese music reactions playlist, because technically this falls into that. This technically falls into all four of those. So those will be down there, so you can check out some similar content from me, and then links to my Discord server, Instagram, Twitter, Spotify playlist of all the songs I've reacted to, at least the ones up on Spotify, and my link tree, which has all my other stuff in it, in case any of that interests y'all. Anyways, like I said, that's going to do it. So once again, thank you all for watching, and until next time, I'll be seeing ya.